I'm gonna be real with you. Every single day this week, I've cried more than once a day. I'm gonna be real with you. Your girl hitting a low point. And I'm gonna be so real with you that I'm gonna use my low point to hopefully help you in your low point, because we gotta hold our fucking selves accountable. I cannot sit in my pity party any longer. So I'm trying to put myself out there. I haven't been online in a while, but I have been posting on Substack. Not all the time, not all the time, not all the time. Um, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to put any kind of creative expression I can out, because I know that that's part of my calling in life. I just need to let energy out, because right now your girl is so stagnant. Your girl is so fucking stagnant, and it is literally killing me. It's killing me. Like right now talking to you, it doesn't even feel like it's coming from, like, I don't feel like my heart's in it. But it's like, no, I have to fucking show up, and show up for myself, and show up for whoever wants to listen, because I believe in myself. I do believe in myself, even though right now I'm in a lower point of self-belief. But you know what? My struggle is not what's the word? My struggle is not isolated. I'm not the only fucking person here that is experiencing this. I'm not the only person that is experiencing anxiety, or, you know what? I'm not going to say the D word. I'm not going to say depression. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm in a fucking low moment. Sometimes I'm fucking sad. Sometimes I'm sleepy. But you know what? When things turn around, they're going to turn around so quick. That's the thing. And that's what I just am going to. Soldiers, sister soldiers, we are here showing up for ourselves today, okay? I'm trying to reclaim, who was that girl? Who was that deluded girl? Who was that deluded girl when I first fucking got on this channel? When I first made this channel last year? Where is she? Where is she? Where is that powerhouse? Where's that crazy bitch? She's here. She's trying. She's trying to show up right now. That was the girl who got herself here in New York City. That was a girl who's been here for almost a year. And even though I'm currently going through a transition period where I'm doubting myself and feeling scared and vulnerable, like a little chihuahua, I know that I'll prevail, and so will you. Okay? So I'm going to read you a little piece from my Substack to give you a little bit of a glimpse of where I'm at, just logistically and emotionally. And you know, I've been going through it. But again, I'm not special. I'm a speck on this universe, and I will survive just like you will. Okay? We just have to believe we will, because we will. So, here we go. The city that never lets you sleep. On New York and my commitment to self. Yesterday, the weight of the world burdened my spirit as reality set into my bones. For months, I have been job searching, unsure whether to stay in the career I've established for myself or make a hard pivot. Knowing I crave dramatic change, I have been open to all the opportunities the city has awaiting me. And despite having the world at my fingertips, nothing will bite. To believe in oneself wholeheartedly and the world not returning the energy is humbling, to say the least. To make it here, you must have a deep sense of self and belief in your purpose. But what happens when you feel your purpose has changed? To be here with a lack of direction can royally fuck your life up. The city is not for the faint of heart. It will chew you up, spit you out, and you will still crave more. The city is no place to get lost in. It's a place to find belonging and to discover what's within you. It's where your dreams unfold and manifest. That is, if you pursue them. In my ability to move across the country and establish myself in a city damn near foreign to me, I got into my routine of survival. Coasting on the proudness I feel from myself and loved ones, I settled into the life I created for myself. And despite certain moments of doubt, I've been making it work, because I deeply believe I am meant to be here. That is the theme for many of us who come here for a new life. The vision playing in our dreams, and only some of us lucky enough to make it our reality. The city teaches you to be scrappy and find your way and look out for yourself. Nowhere else will you be so exposed to so many dichotomies. A city this abundant in contrast makes you aware of your place in society. As I walk the dirty streets, I realize I have more in common with the homeless men unconscious from drugs than the rich folks on the Upper East Side. I'm closer to being penniless than abundantly rich, and that's what makes me strong enough to keep pushing for more. In my trials and tribulations of finding new work, I feel my options increasingly more exhausted, and frankly, I am too. Surrendering to my frustrations, I finally let myself cry yesterday, begging the universe or whatever spirit is listening to align me with where I'm supposed to be. Never would I have thought that in less than a year of living in New York, I would be ready to abandon the career I've been working at for 6 years. And I am ready, there's no doubt. But naturally, I'm hitting the panic button as I wrap up work for my current employer, and I have yet to secure a new job. So here I am, writing, because part of my purpose is to release through word. So in my moment of self-doubt, I return to self-believing, because I never came to New York to play things safe and get stuck at a miserable job for the sake of being in the city. I came here to make art and discover who I could become here. I came here to live without bounds and to grow in my confidence. I came here to find community and safety in my being. Growing up in fear of what people thought of me, I pushed myself to abandon the narrative when I chose to move here. Cat alert. And making the hard decision to take another risk and change my life course, despite uncertainty, is part of that. Not everything makes sense right now, and that's for most of us. I cannot fight the obstacle, I must go through it. Challenging, low moments are simply tests of resilience. I'm determined to make it, because there's no other option than to make myself proud. My calling is New York, and I will answer to her. I know. I'm kidding. But, yeah. I'm in flux. So is a lot of other people, okay? We will make it. You know? Like, we are just girls at the end of the day. I'm just a human with an inner child who knows what their spirit wants, you know? When you're a kid, you know what you want. When you're a kid, you know what you dream of, and you are just simply conditioned out of it. And I was listening to that inner child when I decided to move here, and I slowly started to neglect her while being here because I had a need to survive. But also in survival, you have to thrive. You can't just survive. And if I want my spirit to fulfill its purpose and to thrive, then I have to be willing to listen to my gut, to listen to what do I really, really want? What do I really, really desire? What is the most fulfilling thing for me? Part of that is writing. Part of that is speaking. Part of that is singing. I don't know. I have so many things that I feel like I can contribute. And I have played it safe since being here. And in playing it safe, we're not always rewarded by the universe. That's a hard pill to swallow. It's also a hard pill to swallow that when you do play it safe and you do the right things, you don't get rewarded for it. So despite looking for jobs since April, and it's now July when my contract was finished, I still couldn't fucking find employment. And that is deeply, deeply frustrating. So frustrating because it's like I'm doing the right thing. How come the right thing is not coming to me? And being open-minded to doing something completely different and still not getting opportunity. So, low moments. Low fucking moments. I literally feel like I'm in this waiting room of like, I know that behind that door, when they finally let me in, there's going to be greatness. But I am sitting in the waiting room with no fucking ticket number even waiting yet. Like, I feel like I'm waiting to be called, and yet I'm not even in the queue. That's what it's felt like. And that's where the self-doubt trickles in. And that's really fucking annoying. It's like, and the self-doubt's trickling in because the self-doubt's there to fucking protect you. That's your fucking survival tactics. That's our survival mechanisms. That's what our brain does. It goes, danger, danger, danger. So let's think about anxiety. Let's give you anxiety because you're experiencing danger right now. You are literally in danger. I'm fully aware that my body's in fight or flight right now. It is so frustrating because I am like someone who I do everything in my power to keep myself balanced and not high cortisol. We don't want that high cortisol. No stress hormones for me. No stress hormones for you. We don't need that. Look at the world right now. Look at the world right now. I shouldn't even have to fucking be worried about this shit, but here I am. Bullshit personal life stuff. And this isn't the only thing that I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with other things that are weighing down my emotions. So I just understand that I'm in this waiting room, waiting for the good thing to happen, for the relief to come. That's what I'm craving, is the relief, to be able to fucking breathe. It's like waiting in a waiting room for a fucking oxygen mask, you know? Give me the fucking tank. It's so frustrating. I feel like I'm at the mercy of the world right now. I feel like I'm at the mercy of the universe, like of higher power. And I'm just like, why are you testing me like this? I feel rage. I genuinely do. I feel rage. And to be paralyzed by it is so frustrating. And feeling like I'm relying on other people right now. Like waiting on other people to answer to me. Waiting on other people to recognize me. Waiting on other people to value me. To see my worth. And that's going to get me nowhere. Because the belief and the self-value, the self-worth comes from within. It's not from the exterior. But because I am literally facing my own ability to survive in a cutthroat city, am I questioning how I see myself because I'm looking at how I see myself through the lens of others. Because I'm going, what is so wrong with me? Why am I not a good candidate to you? Why am I being tested like this? When it's like, girl, it's not personal. The right fucking opportunity will come to you. Every fucking rejection is a redirection because it just wasn't meant for you. It just wasn't meant for me. And even when you're going through the shitty moment and you're like, how could this be happening to me? It's like, no, girl, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And right now, in this period of lacking clarity, you just can't see why. What the fuck is this lesson? It's like, I see the lesson. It's like, okay, classic New York fucking lesson. Classic New York making you feel like you're on rock bottom before things get really better. But then there's a tiny, tiny little part of me that goes, what if it never gets better? You know? Just because my brain and my fucking body are going, you need to survive, you need to survive, you need to survive. And I've been taking it on the chin. I really fucking have. I've been taking it on the chin. I've been a bad bitch, staying secure within myself for the most part. But this week, I just can't help but cry. I just can't help but cry. Every day. I just can't help it. It just, I have to release. It's like I'm meditating. The other day, yesterday, I fucking am walking around the Upper East Side and I stumble across a Catholic church and I literally went in and prayed. I don't do that. I've never even been to an actual church service in my life. But it's just like, dear fucking Lord. And it's just like, I don't want to feel desperate. I don't want to feel desperate. Like I'm like begging for something. It's like, no, you're not a fucking beggar. You don't need to beg. Your purpose and what belongs to you is already there. It's waiting for you. You just need to be ready for it. And when we get stuck in our self-doubt, our lack of self-belief, we're showing it that we're not ready. We're showing it that we're not ready to claim it. So I'm making this video because it's like, sit in your fucking feelings for a second. Come to the awareness of the situation you're in. Whatever predicament it is, be aware. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that it's fucking hard. Acknowledge that you feel a little bit beaten down. Acknowledge that you feel exhausted. Say that. Surrender to that. That's part of getting through the obstacle. But part of the getting through the obstacle is pushing through that feeling of fear, and pushing through the moments where you say, I don't think I can do this anymore. Right when you think you can't do it anymore is when it's over. Do you know that? Right when you are at your fucking limit is when the relief comes. And I'm having to remind myself that by telling you. Because that was my full intention of ever creating this fucking YouTube channel. It was because I believed in myself so much that I felt like if I talk to people, surely this will hit the right demographic. Surely this will speak to somebody. And in neglecting my ability to speak to you, I haven't been speaking to myself. And I've lost my ability to fully believe in myself. And I forgot about the girl who got herself to New York. Just because I've been existing in New York and experiencing New York. I'm not just existing, don't get me wrong. I'm experiencing things that are amazing and fulfilling and opening my mind and my eyes. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. There's nowhere else I'd rather be in this country. Seriously. But in the busyness and the overstimulation of living here, it's easy to forget what brought you here, or if you were born here, what allowed you to be born here, right? To be in this city, there has to be some kind of divine purpose. You know? What is your contribution? What are you doing to make yourself and make the world around you better? You know? And sitting in your comfort is not going to get you there. So, this is just my reminder. I need to fucking discover myself again. I need to tap into my unreleased potential. I need to be excited for myself again and fully believing in myself again, as are you. You and I are not sitting here just to exist. That was my cat. I'm not gonna continue sitting here just to fucking exist and to feel stuck in my emotions. I'm here to fucking contribute and belong, because what I have to say is significant. What I have to say is important. What I have to say is impactful. And I know that it resonates. I know that self-doubt, lack of confidence, that plagues all of us at some point or another in life. And girl, I feel it, but we are going to keep on trekking, okay? Out with the fucking tears. I cannot cry anymore. Seriously. I'm tired of it. Literally makes me need to go take a nap. I'm sorry for rambling. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry. There's my fucking self-doubt again. I'm not sorry. I'm here to tell you that whatever you are sitting on that you know you're capable of, do it. Because otherwise, what are we living here for? Otherwise, what are we doing? No more. No more. We are turning a new fucking leaf. It's a new fucking chapter. You're not going to be sitting in that waiting room much longer, okay? Your ticket, you're literally second in line. Second in fucking line. You are next. You are next. You're going to get your relief. You're going to be able to breathe. And you're going to be able to create. Okay? We're going to do it together. We're not going to sit in our fucking sad girl hour anymore. We're big girls. We're hot. And we got a short life to live, so we might as well live it. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much.